I hope I am audible to you. You can reply me in chat box if you can hear me properly. It can give me idea. Yeah, thank you, Parth, for replying here. Okay, guys, while others are still joining, in the meanwhile, let's do what we are doing for at the starting of our session every time. We are going to revise what we did previously. So, is there anyone who remembers what we did in a previous session? You can tell me in chat box so that I can get an idea that yes, you remember what we did. So, all of you can, any one of you can reply as well. Anurag, Ayush, Darshan, Ruvik, Dhruwil, I am hoping that you guys are present here. Yeah, Harsh, you wanted to say something? Yeah, Dhruvik is replying. So, there are 33 people here. So, anyone who remembers what we did previously can tell me in chat box, and let's start with our session. So, Harsh, Hetal, Jai, Mansi, you guys can also reply. This is open ground for anyone. I'll read your reply in the chat box. Jai, Krunal, Mansi, Mehfooz, Monil, Nancy. There are two parts. Riddhi, Ronak, Rushi. If you guys are present or you guys were also present in the previous session, you guys can reply what we did previously. Let's recall what we did. I'll give you a hint. We started with one quiz. Yeah, Path remembers that. So a quiz and a video. So in the previous session, we had a quiz of few questions related to our first topic. In first topic, we discussed regarding basic terms like what is ethics, what is moral, what is value, what is spirituality. So we got the idea regarding the correct definition of all this term. Then we also got to know about who are the stakeholders. Then we got to know about governing ethics. And on the basis of all this aspect, there were few questions. I asked questions like where you can categorize practicing dowry, which is forbidden under Indian law. So we got the idea from your reply, from your voting, and all of you were having a great idea. So I was also glad at that time. And after that, the question was also regarding whether ethics is derived from a Greek word ethos or ethikos. Most of you identified the correct answer. That was true. So, uh, these were the questions that we had as a quiz. Then we also seen few terms like profession and professionalism, then professional as well. So we got the idea regarding who is professional, what is professionalism, what is profession, and then there was a one video regarding two robots, and there was a great learning from that video. It was telling us what to consider and what not to consider as a part of professionalism. Then we also had a discussion regarding importance of having professionalism. So now let me tell you what we are going to do today in the today's session. So here there is one video for you, which is kind of hypothetical situation of one office, and where you will see that whether professionalism is observed correctly or not, and what are the drawback which you can identify. So I'll show you one video in which the situation of one office is there, and we are also going to notice about professionalism, the few aspects regarding professionalism there. Then there are few case studies for you. And these are the case studies which you can consider as real life case studies, because these case studies are related on the basis of a company. So what kind of trouble happened in the company and how they face particular trouble. So you are going to enjoy, as I told you, that we are going to have video as well as a few case studies based on real incident. So I am hoping that all of you are ready, and I'm going to start with one video. You have to be very attentive here, because you are going to notice so many aspects regarding professionalism there. And afterwards, we are also going to discuss what is there in the video and what kind of learning you can get from that video. So, just a minute, I'm going to start the video.
हाँ जी।
Okay. So, is this VLC player visible to you guys? You can.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for replying here. So, notice what is going on in this video, and afterwards, we are also going to discuss. This is the situation in one particular office, and this is also you can consider as a common situation of India. So, let's see what is going on here.
हाँ जी। ऑफिस बढ़िया बनाया आपने, है?
रोशन, तू यहाँ क्या कर रहा है? ये तो नीचे होना चाहिए था।
सर आपने तो कहा था फाइल रख के आने को।
नीचे सामान लेके आ।
ठीक है सर।
प्लीज सर, प्लीज।
हाँ हाँ।
गुड मॉर्निंग। आइए, प्लीज कम हियर। आइए सर, आइए आइए आइए, प्लीज प्लीज। हमारी कंपनी ने आपके प्रमोशन की पूरी तैयारी कर रखी है। कमेंट।
फाइल
लोगो,
बोलिए सर।
तो सलाम करना नहीं आता क्या? आपको सलाम करो।
सलाम सर।
और सुन, नीचे जाके मेरी गाड़ी धो देना और रखें वो शर्मा जी के ऑफिस में पहुंचा देना 6 फ्लोर पर।
जी सर।
और उसके बाद मुझे फोन करना, मैं कुछ और काम बताऊंगा।
जी सर।
हाँ जी सर।
So you must have noticed what is going on in the video. In the first part, we have seen that there is one director and there is a client, Punjabi guy, client Sardarji. So they are coming in the office, and in the meanwhile, the director noticed that there is watchman who is there at the office, and he is very angry because he is saying that why you are here. And the watchman replied that I am just doing what you suggested to do me. You told me to bring a file to your office, so that's why I'm here. So then he is saying that you should not have to argue with me, and he is very angry at that time. Then, when they were discussing something in their office, director and the client, then watchman again came with the file which director was asking him to bring, and afterwards he is also suggesting few tasks to complete, like washing the car, and then few documents he need to send to other person who is on the sixth floor. So this kind of tasks are given to them. uh, and later on, while he was going, the director was asking for the salute. It was kind of forced salute. So he was actually asking for the respect, and by force he was doing it. We have seen. Now let's see what is going on further.
हाँ अब तो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मंगाओ, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट साइन करते हैं।
बिल्कुल मंगाते हैं। हेलो लुकमान, मिस्टर मनमीत जी की कॉन्ट्रैक्ट फाइल लेकर आओ।
तो चलो, जब तक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट आता है मैं आपका एक चेक साइन कर दूँ। पेन
जरूर
ये भी जरूरी है ना आपका। लो जी, फिर
थैंक यू सो मच।
आपकी कंपनी के साथ
बिल्कुल
करवाते हैं प्रमोशन, है ना। आप
चाय लेंगे आप?
चाय चाय नहीं, एक काम करो ना, आप ग्रीन टी बना के ले आओ। हैं
सर पियोन आ रहे हैं, वो भी बना।
अरे तुमने क्या बनानी है यार, आपको अच्छी आती होगी, आप खुद बना लो ना अपने लिए।
और वो चाय कैसे बनाएगा? वो मैनेजर है, वो नहीं है।
तो आप इसको तनख्वाह नहीं देते, फ्री में रखोगे? फ्री में करो।
देता हूँ सर, लेकिन सवाल ये नहीं है, सवाल ये है वो मैनेजर है और पियोन आके चाय बनाएगा ना।
आपने तो कमाल ही कर दिया। अच्छा एक काम करो, मैंने तो आपको पैसे दिए ना, तो मेरा तो काम आप करोगे ना। अच्छा सुनो सुनो, एक काम करो, यार इसके बाद में शूटिंग में जाना है, तो शूज जरा गंदे हो गए थे नीचे, एक काम करो, कुछ कपड़ा है तो जरा ला के पूछ लो ना। हाँ।
Okay, so now you notice that how Siddharji, the client, is behaving. When the director called one of his manager to bring a contract, and in the meanwhile, he was also signing a check. He gave the amount to the director that I want to do promotion of my product with your company, so let me sign a check for you. And the things were going well. But while manager entered with the contract, Sardar and the director asked the Sardarji, the client, that what you would like to have, uh, tea or something. So he's saying that no, I don't like to prefer tea. Can you bring me a green tea? Can you make a green tea for me? So he is actually asking to the manager, and then the manager is not so happy. We have seen on his face, and he's looking at the director. So director is telling Sardarji, the client, that he is the manager, and he is not for this task. There is a one peon. He'll do your work. Then he's saying that is your manager is on free? Are you not giving salary to him? Because I already gave you amount, so you have to do my work. And he's then asking that after this work, I have to attend another meeting. So can you clean my shoes as well? So he's actually asking to the manager. And now let's see what is going on.
आप इंसल्ट कर रहे हैं सर।
इंसल्ट क्या की करो, पैसे दिए मैंने आपकी कंपनी को।
ठीक है सर, पैसे दिए हैं, लेकिन ये हमारा मैनेजर है।
हाँ
और हम मैनेजर की तनख्वाह देते हैं।
हाँ।
यहाँ मैनेजर का काम करता है। आप किसी की इंसल्ट नहीं कर सकते। हम पूरी डिग्निटी मेंटेन करते हैं, आपको पता है कितनी ईमानदारी और मेहनत से काम करते हैं। और आपने सर बुरा मत मानिएगा, आपने हमसे कांटेक्ट किया है अपना प्रमोशन के लिए, तो मैं प्रोफेशनल बात चाहता हूँ, आप प्रोफेशनल बात करें।
ओह अच्छा, तो वो जो वॉचमैन अब गया था, वो क्या चैरिटी में आपके यहाँ पे है?
नहीं,
आप उसको बोल रहे थे मेरी गाड़ी धो देना, मेरा ये सामान लेना, वो कर देना, आप उसको तनख्वाह तो वॉचमैन गिरी की देते हो ना। तो आप अपनी गाड़ी भी धुलवा रहे हो, अपने दूसरे काम भी करवा रहे हो, सामान यहाँ से वहाँ उठवा रहे हो। और मुझे एक बात बताओ, वो आपका वॉचमैन है या कार वॉशर है या पियन है या आपका घर का पर्सनल वर्कर है? आप कहते हो कि आप प्रोफेशनल हो, हैं तो आप अगर प्रोफेशनल हो तो दूसरे के प्रोफेशन की कदर क्यों नहीं करते हो? डिग्निटी की बात करते हो, तो उस बंदे की डिग्निटी क्यों नहीं भाई? हाँ, मैंने इनको कहा कि मैंने पैसे दिए तो मेरे ये सब काम करते, तो माफ करना, आपको बुरा लगा। क्यों बुरा लगा? क्योंकि ये एजुकेटेड है। हाँ?
So now the argument is going on, and we have noticed that the director is actually angry on the Sardarji, the client, that why you are insulting, because he's the manager, he's not for those kind of tasks that you are asking. Then Sardarji here wanted to make a point that you are also doing, you are not doing well in your professional environment. You are asking your watchman to do so many of your personal tasks. He is there for only the job which is suitable for the watchman, but you are asking him to bring a file, you are asking him to wash a car. So there you are actually not following professional behavior. So let's see what's going on further.
और आप जिस काम के इनको पैसे देते वही करवाना चाहते हो, तो वो वॉचमैन क्यों? वो गरीब है और अनएजुकेटेड है, इसलिए। माफ करना सर, अगर एक एजुकेटेड बंदा इसलिए उसकी इज्जत ना करे कि वो अनएजुकेटेड है, तो वो एजुकेशन भी कोई काम की नहीं है, फिर वो भी एजुकेशन नहीं है। मुझे तो समझ में नहीं आता, ये सारे इंडिया का सिस्टम ही बन गया। ये गरीब आदमी है, वॉचमैन है या कुछ है, उससे सारा दुनिया भर के काम करवाना शुरू कर दो। कोई सोसाइटी का अगर सेक्रेटरी है तो वो तो बस अपना उसको गुलाम ही समझ लेता है, ये सारे काम कर, ये कर, ब्रेड लिया, वो लिया। क्यों? आप जिस चीज के उससे पैसे देते हैं, आप भी उतने ही काम कराओ ना। आप क्यों एक्सप्लॉइट कर रहे हो? आप डिग्निटी की बात करते हो, उसकी डिग्निटी क्यों नहीं, उसकी डिग्निटी का ध्यान क्यों नहीं रखते हो आप? मैं जो कह रहा हूँ समझ रहे हो? कुछ बोलोगे आप?
आई हैव नो वर्ड्स।
So we have seen what Sardaj is saying. And this is also a common situation, not only in office, but we have seen that he is also making a point regarding secretary. If a watchman is there for the one society, then people are also asking him to do so many other tasks. And this is also a common situation in many offices. If a person who is uneducated, who is on lower post, people are taking advantage of it. People are not considering that he is only for that particular job. Uh, this is kind of common situation in India that people do consider that if a person is educated, then he should have to get what he is asked for. But this is not same observed in all the lower post. So that is what going on here.
मेरी समझ में आ गया आपने जो कुछ कहा है। मैं आज से आपको प्रॉमिस करता हूँ कि हमारी कंपनी में सब प्रोफेशनल तरीके से काम करें।
ऐसा होना भी चाहिए। एक बात आपको बता दूं सर, ये जो पैसे दे के आप सलाम ठुकवाते हो ना, उसका मजा नहीं है। कुछ ऐसा करो कि सब आपसे खुश होके दिल से आपको सलूट मारे, उसी सलूट का फायदा है सर। कि किसी को डरा के या पैसे दे के सलूट मारा तो क्या मारा है सर? डिग्निटी तो ओरिजिनल सलूट में है, ये पैसे देके वाले में नहीं है ना? तो माफी चाहता हूँ, आपको कुछ बुरा लगा तो सॉरी यार। मुझे एक बस बात आपको ध्यान दिलानी थी कि हर बंदे की रिस्पेक्ट है। जो काम करता है वो फ्री में नहीं करता है। अगर उसको आपकी जरूरत है तो आपको भी उसकी जरूरत है ना? डिग्निटी ऑफ लेबर यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड। आई एम सॉरी अगर कोई बात बुरी लगी तो।
नहीं नहीं सर, यू आर ग्रेट सर। आपकी इस बात को न्यूज में देना चाहिए, लोग भी सीखेंगे कुछ इनकी इस बात से।
बिल्कुल ठीक है, बिल्कुल ठीक।
अरे नहीं 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 यार, ये जो अच्छाई होती है ना, ये बंदा अपने दिल के लिए करता है या सोसाइटी के लिए करता है। दिखावे के लिए किया तो फिर क्या अच्छाई हुई ना? एनीवे थैंक्स, थैंक यू सो मच यार। बट ये न्यूज व्यूज में नहीं, ये तो हमने अपने दिल के लिए किया है ना।
थैंक्स।
थैंक यू।
Now we have seen what Sardaj is saying, that he is also at the end he is saying sorry to the manager as well as director, and he's saying that work exploitation is exploitation means that if a person, if you are hired for a particular task and your company, your boss is demanding you to complete your personal task, so there work exploitation is happening, and we should have to avoid this because if we are respecting to the educated person who is on the higher post, then we should also have to respect the other people. And he is also saying that you should not have to force anyone to salute you because by force, if the respect is coming, then it is of no value. Right. Now let's see the last scene now.
आप तुम्हारा काम निपट गया, अब तुम्हारे लिए कोई काम नहीं, जाके आराम करो।
थैंक यू सर।
आज से तुम सिर्फ अपनी ड्यूटी करो, ठीक?
ठीक है सर।
जाओ।
सलाम सर।
अब बजा सल्यूट सर, ये बजा दिल से। बैठो यार, चलो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट तो बताओ, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट भी तो साइन करना बाकी है।
Okay. Now I think all of you got the idea what was going on there. Now let's discuss what are the learning messages there from the video. The video was talking about more about professional behavior, about professionalism there. So what is learning there? I also narrated what is going on in between. So now I want all of you to think and you can reply me so that I can get an idea about your learning. Let's start the discussion. You can write down your thoughts in chat box and let's share your idea. I hope you noticed the video very well, right? Yeah. Darshan is saying that one should keep profession and professionalism separate. Oh, how? How? Profession and professionalism, how you can separate them, Darshan? Profession and professionalism is kind of related.
So profession and personalism.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood your term. So personalism. Okay. Great. So that's the learning here. What about others? You can also reply. I want everybody to reply here. Share your idea so that we can get to know about what is other learning as well. The ground is open for everyone, right? So I'm waiting for your answers, guys. Now, only Darshan is replying. What about others? Are you present or should I mark you absent as you are not present here? Be attentive. That's the motto of having this session, right? Otherwise, what is the purpose? Darshan is saying that to get respect, you should learn to respect as well. Yes, definitely. Uh, we have noticed in the first incident that the director was asking by force that you have to salute me whenever you are seeing me, and you also have to salute the client, Sardaj. So it was kind of by force. Do you think that by force, if the somebody is respecting you, is it of any value? Actually, no. Why? Because in front of you, if you are asking that respect me, the person will definitely respect you and will give you salute. But on the backside, the person will also not feel good about you. It is kind of negative thought that will come in his mind as well. So one should not have to do it by force. If you are taking salute or respect, it is of no value. If a person is respecting you, it will showcase in his or her behavior. But you should not. For that also, you have to be a good. You should have to showcase your good behavior towards that person. You also have to give respect to that person and the job which the person is doing. Further, if I would like to read other answers as well. There are many answers now. You guys are opening yourself, and I'm very happy for that. So let me read other people's answer. Like Anurag is saying that give respect for every person work. Definitely. Uh, we should not have to say that the manager and the people who are on the top or in the middle level, they are more important. If there are nobody who is looking at your lower level job, then the company can also not function well. It is like everybody is contributing towards the success of the organization, and if you are respecting only to the few people just because they are bringing a sale, they are contributing in the sales number, doesn't mean that he is the only person who is important there, or that people are only important. If your peon, let's say if your peon is not there, it is also going to create a great trouble for the function of the whole organization as well. We have noticed that people will not do their task because they are so much dependent on peon. So that is also they are also very important in their work. And further, Nigam is saying that we should respect every profession and professional person. Yeah, same message that I told you with the example that everybody's work is very much important in the organization. Shyam is saying that respect to all person, great. Parth is saying one should accept his fault too. Yes, definitely. Earlier, the manager, when the Sardaji, the client was asking manager to make a green tea as well as cleaning the shoes. At that time, he was saying that you are doing good. You are not doing good here. You gave us money just for the products promotion, not for all this stuff. At that time also, he was not even realizing that I am also doing the same thing, and that's why he was actually not accepting the fault. So Parth is very well right here. One should have to also be open to any of the failure as well, any of the fault, any of the mistake as well. You should also notice what is going on, because nobody is perfect. You are learning in every stage of your life. It is not like learning is going to stop after you attain certain age. You have to learn every day. Ayush is saying that respect should come naturally. It cannot be forced. It is naturally earned in time. Definitely. Riti is saying that the person should be humble and kind to the first person we uh, meet at an institute. Everyone's doing what they are capable of. Definitely. Uh, we have also seen in the previous sessions video where there were two robots, and we were aware that one robot was having the ability to scan through the stone, and he was then identifying the green stone, but he was small. He was not able to break the stone. But while the other robot, he was not having that ability to scan, but he can break the rock. So while they were doing the combined work, then we have seen that the output was also more. So everybody is having their own quality. You should not have to uh, think that I'm the only one who is capable. Everybody is doing their own capable work. Dwarkesh is saying that respect every profession, definitely. Ayush um, is saying that basic courtesy should extend to everybody, regardless of their post in the hierarchy of the organization. Definitely, I also do agree with you. Pratik Tang is saying that all professions are same, and we have to respect that profession. Definitely, and this is actually making a point regarding professionalism. We have seen definition of professionalism in previous lesson, which is about your conduct, your behavior, your attitude towards the all the business activity as well as the people. So if you are not respecting few people just because they are on the lower post, that means that you are not following professionalism. You are in trap. You are in mental trap. You are just thinking that I am doing my work perfectly. But if you are missing some of this aspect, then also you are not following professionalism there. So one should have to also look at all this aspect, that how you are behaving with the other people. It is like how good you are behaving with your superior, your boss. It also means that how well, how good you are behaving with the people who are on the same post as well as the people who are on the lower compared to you. So that is also professionalism, a professional behavior there. So that's the main learning from the video. Now, as I told you that we are going for one case, a real life incident. So let me tell you what is this case about. I'll narrate what is going on and what was the actual incident at that time. Then afterwards, there is a small quiz for you. So you have to be more attentive here, because if you are hearing the case properly, then you can answer the question. And the quiz is quite related with your attendance as well. So you have to be more attentive here. Now, let me tell you for which company this case is about. The company's name here is Johnson and Johnson, and I'm hoping that all of you are aware about Johnson and Johnson, right? There are so many products available. Right? So, guys, are you aware about Johnson and Johnson? Yeah, Shankar is saying yes, he is aware. And I'm also hoping that this is the answer for everyone. Johnson and Johnson is one of the oldest company. They are here if we look at the products which they are providing in India. So they are main focusing on the children's product, and they are providing many products like FMCG products and many things. uh, many products which are also there are so many products which are not available in India, and this is the case not happen in India. This is the case which happen in some other country. Okay, so first let me tell you the problem here. So this was the problem that Johnson and Johnson faced earlier. They were actually manufacturing, though this medicine, this drug is not available in India, but they were manufacturing Tylenol capsule, uh, and there was some incident happened that some people in between they changed the ingredients, and they filled cyanide in that capsule. People were actually consuming it, and there was a report of 5 dead people because they consume Johnson and Johnson's product. And later on, with the investigation, it was found that there was a cyanide there. Now, be more attentive because I am also going to speak about a few numbers, few figures, and based on that, you have to answer. So, this is the case which happened in 1982. So, this is very old case. 1982, this case happened. And first, let me show you the product as well. So this is the product. Tylenol is basically you can consider as a painkiller, and it was also helped in reducing fever. So this is a widely used product, and they were actually manufacturing first of all for the children of different age. They were this product was also helpful for the infants, for the babies, as well as this product was also available for the children between 2 to 11 age. And so many flavors were also there because we do know that child can get attracted towards the flavor and they would like to have some like that. So in different form, it was available, and it was very well going on the upside because many people were consuming it. So because of the success which they found in the child's category, they also launched a product for adult. So same product, Tylenol was also available for the adult, and it was also having the same concept, like it was considered as a pain reliever and a fever reducer. So it was widely available, and people were also consuming it. And we do know that Johnson and Johnson is one of the oldest companies, and it is having operation in many of the countries, European countries, American countries. So it was available there, and at that time people were having complete trust on Johnson and Johnson. Whatever products they were making, they were doing a particular research, and after that, it was available. It is not like the fault was company's side. It was observed that when this product is coming in the market, in between it was passing through many channels. Like we do know that there are wholesalers and retailers, so they were also having this kind of channel at that time. And in between, few people they wanted to damage the company's reputation, so they changed the ingredient. They installed cyanide there, and cyanide we do know that it is very deadly drug there. Few people they were regular customer of Johnson and Johnson, so they were not bothered about any change in their taste or something. They just consumed it. First, there was a report of 5 deaths. Then later on, 7 deaths total happened, and it was being a big trouble for Johnson and Johnson because people were also scared and people got to know from the media that this is the thing which is happening. So what Johnson and Johnson did was they were not waiting for any kind of result or investigation. The CEO at that time, he was actually very aggressive and he was very enthusiastic, and that's why he was very concerned for the company's reputation. So there was a complete investigation happen on Johnson and Johnson, its manufacturing plant as well as the products which are available in the market. So complete investigation. We do know that investigation is going to take a time. It is not like just in one day one can get the result. So the same thing was about to happen with Joe Johnson. So this CEO, he took a very great decision at that time. He thought that let's recall all the products. So it is going to it was going to cost a large amount of money for the company, and there were so many products. If I'll give you a figure at that time, so there were like 31 lakhs product available. Just imagine a huge load of 31 lakhs was available in the market, and company was planning to call back all the products. This 31 lakh, and because of this decision, all the products were coming back and from the retailers, from the wholesalers, and company was also using media campaign at that time. uh, they took some smart step. Like CEO was, as I told you, he was very uh, eagerly, he was very carefully examining this case. So he want everyone to clarify the situation there. So on media, he called a media people, and he was actually telling to the customer that there were few things happened with our product. Maybe somebody changed in between some of the ingredients. We have checked our plant that we are not using cyanide anywhere, but it was found in some of the products. So I would like to request everyone not to consume. Just imagine a company. Uh, there is a CEO who is requesting everybody to not to purchase the product. And if you already purchased the product, then you can return that product back and will give you the money back as well. So no company, right? Nobody is taking care of their customer. We have observed there are so many companies, and if this kind of thing happen, company cannot call back and request that this is the thing which is happening. So the problem generally we don't know that any real incident which happened in India, and the CEO is requesting everyone not to consume. They are always there to secure their site, and they want to save themselves. This is the common behavior. But at that time, CEO was taking this kind of bold step. He was requesting everyone not to consume. So what they did is they called back all the 31 lakh product back, and before this incident, the company was actually contributing a good in the market share. They were having somewhere near to 35% market share. So just imagine a 35% whole market was with Johnson and Johnson because of this single product, Tylenol. And company was also aiming high. They want to go ahead, but this unfortunate incident happened, and this 35% went to somewhere near to 5 or 10% only, and company was suffering a huge loss at that time because of this just small incident, but it was actually taking a life of many people. That's why company took this incident very seriously, and they took this kind of bold step. And after this, what Johnson and Johnson did is they thought that this is also going to happen in future. So after destroying all the drugs which was available in the markets. They call back all the products. They destroyed all the drugs without further checking one by one all the drugs, and they started manufacturing a uh, new tablets, new capsules, the same name, Tylenol, of the same purpose. But then they thought that this could also it is also kind of also coming in the future. This incident may happen in future as well. So they thought that let's make packaging very powerful and secure. So they started using tamper-proof packaging. At that time, tamper-proof packaging was not so popular and it was not widely used by many companies. But Johnson and Johnson thought that if we are using tamper-proof packaging, and nowadays also we have seen that on many products it was written that if the seal is broken, if you find any kind of damage on the box or outside or something, then you can refuse to take this product, and you should not have to take this product. You can return this product back. Nowadays we are seeing that majority of the products are available in that way, but at that time Johnson and Johnson, they thought about this kind of packaging, and they were then using a extensive media campaign about their product. They were also clarifying that now this is the new product that we identify, and this is the new packaging. We have seen that earlier people were changing ingredients in our tablet, but now you can use this tamper-proof packaging, and if you find any damage or the package is tempered anywhere, you can avoid using this product. Then people were very happy. Why? Because earlier Johnson and Johnson showcased a good behavior, good professional behavior at that time. They were actually not waiting for the investigation's result, and the CEO took a very advanced step. They called back all the 31 lakh products back. So it was actually creating a good image of the company. The customers were feeling that company is actually taking care of its customer, and they are also interested in customer safety, and that's the priority. Even though they suffered a huge amount of loss, and at that time, there was a prediction that Johnson and Johnson could not recover from these losses. And it is if they are going to use extensive strength, so it will definitely take 2 years for them to again gain back that market share. As I told you earlier, they were having 35% market share, but because of this incident, it went down. So while they again introduced this product with a different packaging, a good media campaign, that they were also showcasing that this is the safe product for you now. So people were also thinking that Johnson and Johnson, they are not in fault. There were some people who are very eager to create a problem in their reputation, and that's why this incident happened. So real culprit is someone else, not Johnson and Johnson, and company is taking care of them. They are the oldest one. So within just 1 year, they again gained the same market share, as well as there was an increase observed. Uh, it was then went to somewhere near to 40 to 45% as well. See, if the company is showcasing a professional behavior, then it can also come out from any trouble, any kind of issue as well. So from this incident, we can learn about this. Further, we can see here that they acted quickly with the complete openness about what had happened, and immediately sought to remove any source of danger based on worst case scenario, not waiting for evidence to see whether the contamination might be more widespread. So we have seen that how aggressive CEO was and how bold steps they took. Having acted sought to ensure that measures were taken which would prevent quickly, they then, as far as possible, recurrence of the problem. So, as I told you, they also then use a tamper-proof packaging, and they also thought that this could also happen in future too. So they were thinking about a future aspect and then provided the product. The third point, it says that they showed themselves to be prepared to bear the short-term loss for the customer safety. We have seen that they called back 31 lakh product back, and it was costing a company a huge amount, and there was a big loss, and many prediction were happening that company cannot recover this much loss in a shorter period of time. It will take at least 2 years maximum, minimum. So the company was actually ready to take that risk. They were actually ready to bear the loss as well. Why? Because they were thinking that customer safety is more important there. That more than anything else established a basis for trust with their customers. So we have also seen that because of this professional behavior, customers were not thinking that Johnson and Johnson was in trouble. They were creating trouble there. They were thinking that yeah, they are very much concerned about our safety. So why should not have to trust again? Because they were providing a good product, and this is a small incident happened. So why not to give a chance, second chance to them? And then Johnson Johnson, within 1 year, they again recovered that losses. They were again contributing a huge amount of market share, which they gained because of their professional behavior here. I hope you understood whatever going on in the case. And as I told you that now we are going to have few questions which you can consider as a quiz, as well as this is also kind of your attendance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share one Google Form link here, and you guys are requested to go on this link. There are few questions which are related with what I told you regarding this case study. So be more attentive there and mark the correct response there. So guys, I'm about to paste the link in chat box. Okay, so the link is pasted in your chat box. You can go on this link, and they will ask you a few questions based on this case study that we have seen, and mark your response there, and also come back here. Okay, after marking your response, you have to come back here. So I'll give you 5 minutes. Think properly and answer which you find as suitable one. So again, after marking your answers, you have to come back here. The Google Form link is already shared with you. You are having 5 minutes to reply there, and after 5 minutes, I'll deactivate the link. So then you will not be able to attend the quiz, as well as you won't be able to mark your attendance too. So be more attentive and be quick. Currently, it is 10:24, and I'll close the link by 10:28. You are having only 4 minutes left now. Nefus, just a minute. Let me check. If you can refresh now, earlier it was considering just Marwadi's Gmail ID. Now you can use your personal ID as well. So check once again, refresh, and if you are facing a trouble, please let me know. Yeah, Ayush completed. Great. For others, last 2 minutes, mark your answers quickly. Otherwise, I am going to disable that link. Great. Mukund also completed. Great. Many people completed. Nigam, Ritwik, Parth, they all completed. Yeah, Yash also completed. Great. So far, 21 responses that I can see here. Yeah, no problem, Parth. Dwarkesh also completed. Guys, one more minute, and after this, I'm going to close the link. So be fast. As I told you, it is also considered as your attendance. Monil, Darshan, Shyam, all of them completed. Great. Be quick, guys. Last 1 minute. Otherwise, I'm going to disable that link. So far, 26 responses that I can see here. The week also completed. Great. Shyam, Dhruvik, Mihir, all of them completed. I'm just seeing 32 numbers here. Guys, I'm now closing the link. I hope everybody marked, and I already gave you enough time. So is there anyone who is still not finished? Let me know, otherwise I'm going to close the link. So far 42 people only, and here we can see 52. There are still many people who are not doing it. So should I close the link? Should I deactivate the link? Pratik, Ronak, Rushi, Jai, Mahfouz, all of them completed. There are many people who haven't completed. Guys, I'm going to close the link. Okay, those who completed the quiz, they can leave because your attendance is also done, and you can go for your next session. Ritwik, attendance is already marked in your Google form. I already shared the quiz, so I'm not taking your attendance in chat box. I won't consider this. Okay, yeah. And I'm hoping that you mark your attendance there in Google form. You attended the quiz. 45 people responded. There are 5 or 6 people missing, but now let me close the link because I already gave you enough time. Those who completed, they can leave. You can go for your next session. So now I'm going to disable the link